Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video of Talk Paris Saint Germain. And we're back today. And today we are gonna be doing the roundup of PSG. So first, we will talk about the game versus Lens and how we absolutely destroyed RC Lens. And then after that, of course, we'll be talking more about the situation that is currently going on with Christophe Galtier. And then after that, we will wrap this new show up with the transfer rumors. So basically how this show works is I do this every week, maybe once a week, 2 times a week, where I just talk about the latest news about PSG and the game that happened that week. But anyway, first we start off with the game PSG versus Lens. We absolutely destroyed Lens. So we're gonna talk about the highlights. So the thing that changed the whole game was when RC Lens, right here, they got a red card. Samid, he got a red card after making a dangerous tackle on Ashraf Hakimi, and the ref straight red carded him. And not long after the red card, Mbappe strikes with the first goal. Absolutely beautiful goal. Turns around. He was facing the back of the goal, but then he turned around and he scored a beauty. And not long after that, Vitinha strikes again when PSG played the short corner to him, and he shoots outside the box, scoring an amazingly beautiful goal, having assisted the Mbappe goal, of course, earlier. And then the Messi goal was even more beautiful. That's how I like my team to play. Prime Barcelona, looking like tiki-taka, when Mbappe and Messi absolutely combined for the third goal. But then in the 60th minute, Fabian Ruiz gives a sloppy penalty, but Frankowski was able to put it away against Donnarumma, who still had an excellent game, which means anyway PSG get the win 3-1, which means we are top of the table with just 7 games to go. Now, as you guys know, the next game is against Angers, who are all the way down in 20th. So this should be one of our easy games. And that's on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So we should be destroying Angers after destroying Marseille and after destroying RC Lens. So let's go. Now let's move on to the Christophe Galtier situation. Alright, next, now we will talk about our head coach Christophe Galtier, who will, as you guys know, was recently accused of being racist while of actually making racist comments while he was at OG Nice. Now these news came out right before, right after the game with OG Nice, and I didn't comment on it or make a video on it because I believed those rumors were absolutely false, and I believed it was not true. But now I will update you guys on the situation. I will read this article from Footmob. Paris Saint Germain head coach Christophe Galtier has found support after being accused of making racist comments about players during his time as Nice boss, which of course has not been confirmed or denied yet. But Christophe Galtier, of course, has stated that he will take serious steps to whoever made this allegation, and he will take them all the way to court, which is absolutely amazing. Anyway, the allegations came in an email allegedly sent by former Nice football director Julien Fournier at the end of last season. According to The Athletic, the email's recipient was Dave Brailsford, director of sport in INEOS, the company that owns OG Nice. The contents of the email were first reported on Tuesday evening, with Galtier alleged to have told Fournier, in Fournier's words, that the club could not have so many blacks and Muslims in this team. And as you guys know, I'm both of them. I'm black and I'm Muslim. But right now, I fully am with Christophe Galtier. I don't believe any of these rumors are true. Fournier and Galtier both left Nice after the end of last season, with Galtier cherry-picked to be coach of champions Paris Saint-Germain. Galtier's lawyer, Oliver Martin, said the 56-year-old PSG coach contests with the greatest firmness the accusation made against him. In a statement to AFP, Martin said Galtier learned with amazement of the insulting and defamatory remarks. Fournier allegedly also mentioned John Vlahovic's, the agent and adopted son of Galtier, in the email. Vlahovic responded on Instagram, writing, "Thanks to everyone for your support. The accusations against me are false and are intolerable. They will not remain without consequences." So we will just end it there, and I'll do the rest of the talking. So as you guys heard there, Christophe Galtier does not agree with these allegations. His lawyer will be taking serious steps to find out who is trying to ruin Christophe Galtier's credit. But for now, we also have to talk about how Jose Mourinho is there's another rumor going around today earlier. The rumor is that Jose Mourinho will be heading to Paris Saint-Germain, so we'll get into that right now. As yes guys, according to Get Football, PSG are targeting Jose Mourinho as next manager if Christophe Galtier is to leave at the end of the season. The search for Christophe Galtier's replacement on the Paris Saint-Germain bench appears to be underway already, and the club's deciders have their sights set on one high-profile candidate in particular. The league leader sporting advisor Luis Campos, who brought Galtier with him when he arrived at the club last year, is now interested in hiring Roma's manager Jose Mourinho, according to RMC Sports tonight. The former Monaco and Lille director has yet to reach out to his compatriot, but the two did work together during their time at Real Madrid. Mourinho has emerged as favorites for the job as a result of his European pedigree, 5 titles on the continental stage, including 2 Champions League wins, as well as his assertive nature. While some at the club have concerns about the former Chelsea coach's character potentially clashing with some members of the training room, Mourinho himself will reportedly be willing to listen to any offers from the Parisians. His contract with Roma, where he won the Conference League last season, expires at the end of the year. Should he move to PSG, Mourinho could potentially reunite with Harry Kane again, with the Tottenham Hotspur forward linked with a move to the French capital. Campos' upcoming trip to Doha to meet with the team's owners will be crucial in determining his scope of action this summer, both in terms of transfers and choice of manager. Among other managers being considered are Mikel Arteta, Julian Nagelsmann, and Thiago Motta. Wow, Mikel Arteta, I can only wish that he would take over the job as PSG manager. But anyway, speaking of Mourinho reunited with Harry Kane, before we get into that, you guys probably want to hear my thoughts on Mourinho going to PSG. Right now, I'm confident in Christophe Galtier. I don't believe we have to swap coaches yet with Jose Mourinho and Christophe Galtier. We should give Christophe Galtier more time to adapt and pick some new transfers. So I feel like we should keep Christophe Galtier. Now, speaking of Harry Kane and Mourinho reuniting at PSG, we will talk about the transfer rumors, which is the last thing today. As yes, you guys, in our last thing that we're gonna cover today is the transfer rumors, and the first big transfer rumor which has been going around is PSG wants to sign Tottenham's Harry Kane. According to Le Parisien, Paris Saint-Germain dream of signing Tottenham Hotspur's forward, who is 29 years old, this summer, and the club's sporting consultant Luis Campos has made him a priority for the upcoming window. England captain Kane has just England captain Kane has just 1 year remaining on his deal with Tottenham. However, it is thought that Tottenham will still demand around 100 million for Kane, despite the good relationship between Nasser Al-Khalifi and Daniel Levy. Wishlist PSG won't be as restricted by financial fair play this summer. They won't also be getting a discount on the England forward. It is not clear whether Kane, who has often been linked with a move to Bayern, would be up for a move abroad, or whether he would prefer to remain in the Premier League should PSG fail in their pursuit of Harry Kane, who, according to Le Parisien, is the club's priority. Then they have a long list of fallback options: Randall Colomouani, the French international; Victor Osimhen, who is absolutely amazing for Napoli; Marcus Thuram; and Romelu Lukaku, currently on loan at Inter Milan from Chelsea, are all thought to be on the short list of potential attacking recruits. Should Les Parisiens succeed in recruiting Kane, he could be linked up with former manager Jose Mourinho, who has been linked to the managerial role at Parc des Princes by RMC Sports. So as you guys just heard it there, PSG want Harry Kane, and they want him as their top priority this summer. And you know what? I would not mind that. He would be an absolutely amazing replacement for a man of the caliber like Lionel Messi. I love it. I love it. I love it. PSG, make this happen. But what I feel like is we have to focus in the midfield more. The attack is good right now. Let's just make the attack around Kylian Mbappe. Now we have to focus in the midfield. Let's make the defense around Ramos and Marquinhos and Kimpembe. But the midfield, let's make it around Verratti. And the system that we play is the one I love with the wingbacks. So we have excellent wingbacks. Now we just gotta get midfielders who can support the wingbacks. So anyway, guys, that is it for today for PSG news roundup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn down notification bell. Until next time, talk PSG out. Peace.